Yeah, what's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we about to do some things, all sorts of things. What's happening? Shout outs to everybody. We got War Anarchy, O Cub, Spirit Wolf, Spider Knight, Hunter Collard, Zane Savell, Joe Smith, The Golden Soldier, Miles Pomeroy, Jordan Garcia, Nate Animation 1.0, looking for nudes. Ooh, weird. So we got...
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. We got the Iron Fist here, about to do some things, and yeah, man, let's get this thing going. So I'm already in a terminal with Curse. So tapping an LGE 4259. I am not a massive fan of playing Iron Fist. He's weird. He can be a little challenging to play. But, you know, he's a rare character for people to play. So, you know, with him being only available if you buy all the founder packs. So, you know, I figured I would get him going. Somebody had asked for it recently. Oh, was it you, Cole W? That's cool. That's right on cue. So it's happening Live King. What's happening Westper? What's happening Harsh Dogma? What's happening Blue Boy, Kylo Ren? What's happening Beast Guy, Amro, Mansoor, Disciple of Fear, King Shalaka. Just saw the new Apes movie. How'd you like it? Alright, well, speaking of idiots. Later, Eric, you're an idiot. You're welcome keeping your game funded, by the way. Because, you know, the PC game would be dead if it weren't for console. Just an FYI. And then all the money that you spent on PC would be for nothing. It'd be on a game that doesn't exist. So, how you like them apples? Should be thankful that the game's on PC, but you know, or on console. But nope, everybody has to think about themselves. It wasn't that good. That's tapping Twisted Wolf. I'm barely even paying attention. Let me go ahead and open the game up. Whoever wants to join, feel free. I finished The Office today, and my room was a little dusty the last 2 episodes, not gonna lie. They wrapped up The Office like almost perfectly. What's happening, Carlos Pedro? Okay, we got some people in here. I figured I would start off with the terminal since that was his legendary quest. Ooh, look at that 5-spinner drop. Boom shakalaka. Never seen. Honestly, I had never really watched The Office either. Like I had seen little clips here and there and everything, but one of the cool things about this game and Injustice 2 is when I'm grinding, I'll basically I'll have Netflix open on my other monitor, and I'll just sit there and I'll watch something. And I figured, what the heck, I've never really watched The Office before. So I went through season 1 through 9 in the last like 2 weeks. And, you know, it's a decent show. I liked it enough. Any idea why tons of new costumes show up as not for sale on PS4 but are missing on Xbox? Yeah. So a lot of the costumes were out at one point on PlayStation 4, and now they're not. So basically, when they made the loot box change, before they made the loot box change on PS4, you used to be able to just outright buy the costumes, and then they put them all in the loot box. And the day they put them all in the loot box was the day the game launched on Xbox One. So, you know, for that reason, the costumes exist on PlayStation 4. People own some of those costumes, but there's just no way to get them yet. And because they've never been on Xbox One, there's really no reason for them to have them, you know, in the game. So, all right, I gotta go beat this lieutenant. The Brit version was funnier but shorter. I mean, yeah, maybe. I've heard that. I mean, I'd watch it. I was looking for something that was interesting. Something that, like, if I didn't catch every little thing that happened, it wouldn't be the end of the world, you know? So, what's happening, Raider Outlaws? I'll do another box opening on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, on Tuesday next week. August 1st is when the new loot boxes go live. I'll do a special live stream that's only going to be the loot boxes. I'm going to open 25 loot boxes on Xbox One and 25 on PlayStation 4. And we'll see what happens. And I'll do it live. And then after we're done with that live unboxing, I'm going to end the stream. So, what's happening, Abraham? The 90s Jean Grey will be back soon. I wouldn't even worry about it. Maybe even in the Women of Power, to be honest with you. I don't know what's in the Women of Power, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's in there. They're gonna all cycle through eventually. So, I would imagine Elektra and Spider-Woman would be a founder pack. I don't know. Like, I don't know all the inside details of what they say, of what they do.
None of the demons I learned about.
I mean, I pick up a lot of stuff based on what I pick up on, like, Astro streaming, or, you know, stuff that's said in the forum. So, I mean, I try my best, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself a big insider or anything. I try to keep up with everything, though, and when I know something, I let you know as soon as I can. So, may our and Jesus be with you. Oh, I could use all the help I can get. Dupe ectoplasm. Mystical energies. Sorry, we gotta go through some of this stuff. I'm actually gonna open a shield supply box. So I got a couple characters to level 60 earlier. Do I like Family Guy? I mean, I like it, but I haven't really ever watched it straight through.
For a big guy, Hulk's one of the fastest there is.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
That part.
So,
hey, look, a superhero. You give autographs?
I literally just went through all this stuff too, just to open a loot box. It's all for naught. Alright, we're gonna offload all this stuff, and then we'll get back at it. So, what's happening, Dan? I saw that you sent me a DM, Dan, but I can't answer it yet. But, well, I can't answer it there, but I can tell you that no. The answer to your question is no, they give them to me. So, yeah, my day's going pretty good. Really can't complain. girlfriend came home with lots of cereal, which is amazing. She got some strawberry Cheerios, which is like my favorite cereal ever. Strawberry Cheerios. Let me tell you, if you see strawberry Cheerios at like Target or Walmart, mostly Target, buy them and thank me later. Strawberry Cheerios are the greatest Cheerios of all time. What's happening, Tristan Remchuk? The loot boxes for the Defenders will likely be around August 18th, I would imagine. That's when the Defenders launches. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty confident that the Defenders loot box is going to launch. The Defenders loot box and Elektra are going to launch at the same time as the Defenders TV show, which is, did I say February 18th? July 8th, or August 18th. So, went 1 for 8 costumes for Spidey loot box. Got Spider-Gwen. Nice.
Oh, swell. It's you.
Spider-Woman. So they're saying that Spider-Woman might release at the same time on both console and PC.
My workshop.
So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, ultimately, I don't know what's what there. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to, like, get through this as I can, as fast as I can. And then we'll get back to it.
So you're the big hero.
Damn the cheater.
Funny.
What's the point of the shield boxes? You get really good gear. That's what it is. Yeah, when you're done with the shield supply boxes, when it expires, the bar just stops in place. It's just always there. So, do you have any idea when Iron Fist will be able to be bought normally? Dan Corio, sorry. I don't know the answer to that question. The rumor I've heard is 6 months. It's exclusive for 6 months. I don't know if that's true,
Aurora.
So please don't hold me to that.
Back the thunderstorm.
But that's the rumor that I've heard. So, do you want to increase FPS on PC? I have no idea, Dolly. There will not be unique items on console. The unique items are going away. So the unique items on PC are going to be replaced with Omega items. So we're never going to get unique items on console. And to be honest with you, the unique items are useless at this point. All the legendary items have basically outdone them. So I basically only donate my legendary items now. You have to do it fresh on both consoles, Dan. So my PC, my Xbox, my PlayStation, Marvel Heroes accounts are all different. So I'm mass leveling on both consoles. We're doing pretty good on Xbox. So on Xbox, I have all these characters at 60. Angela Beast, Black Cat, Black Panther, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Colossus, Cyclops, Deadpool. 3 times on Deadpool. Gambit, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, Luke Cage, Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, Nova, Squirrel Girl, Thor, War Machine. They're all level 60. And then I'm just working on these guys. I have everybody at least level 25 or higher. So I have everybody's first synergy. Obviously, I prestige Spider-Man. So I have 16... No, 20. I have 20 at 60 and 20 to go. So if I can make a comic book storyline into a movie, what would I choose? I would absolutely choose Annihilation. That's my go-to every time. Also, if everybody doesn't mind, I would appreciate it if you can drop a like. I hate begging, but I'm gonna beg. So, also we got 2 slots open on Xbox. I can't wait for the Defenders box because I hope they have the green Iron Fist costume. Although that'd be kind of a kick in the balls to the people that can't get them, that get the costume. I can't wait for the Netflix Daredevil costume. Who do I prefer, Black Panther or Luke Cage? I would honestly say Black Panther, but I think Luke Cage might have a better synergy. Luke Cage is better on console than I thought he would be, so all things considered, he's really not that bad.
Show me where to unleash the fury.
What's happening, Carl Allen? Have I got PS4? I do. There's no raids quite yet. There is going to be a social patch that comes in the fall, and the Sortier raid, I believe, is the one that they're adding at that point. So I don't know when anything else is coming. So why Annihilation? Because it's like the best story ever. I freaking love Annihilation. You can do. I like the cosmic in comics. I like the cosmic universe. Annihilation is where I fell in love with Rich Rider as Nova. It's where I started to like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's where I figured out who Drax was, who Thanos was. Like, Annihilation is a very important storyline to me. So if I could do, for Marvel Comics, I would do Annihilation, and for DC Comics, I would do Blackest Night. Hands down, Blackest Night. Oh, dude, the Daredevil skin for Netflix is amazing on PC. So what's happening, James Harris? Welcome to the stream. I don't like I said, I don't know when Iron Fist is going to be released for everybody. What's the update tomorrow about? I didn't know there was an update tomorrow, but my best guess is it's gonna hopefully fix some things and add stuff in the background. What's happening, Madsy?
My superiors won't be pleased.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Ryder probably should have died with the rest of them, but he didn't. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios where there's a lone survivor where everybody should have died, but they didn't. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't love Iron Fist. My biggest complaint for Iron Fist is there's too many stances, and I understand why they do it. Like, it makes sense. Like, you want to get your dragon stance, your bear stance, your crane stance, your serpent, all those things. Like, I get it, and honestly, it refreshes the resources, and it, like, does something. But I just don't love it. Like, I would rather have more in-depth moves. But that's just me. Like, that's my biggest issue. Is right now I have the crane stance and the dragon stance active. And that's how I get my chi back, I guess you could say. But I don't know. Like, there's too many stances. I liked Iron Fist on Netflix. I think it was horrible. I mean, it was certainly the weakest of the group, but I liked it. I think I'm glad they're getting a new showrunner. I think the next season is going to be way better.
Find the calmness within myself first.
You're deciding between... Oh, dude, Civil War Ant-Man is one of my favorite costumes. I love Civil War Ant-Man's costume. Got the Old Man Logan costume from Moondragon today. Nice. Today, I bought the hooded Spider-Man costume, the Marvel Now Hulk costume, and one other one. Because I'm not sure what they're going to rotate out, so I wanted to get the ones that I liked. I got one other one. I don't remember which one it was, though. When the Xbox... I'm curious to see how they're going to handle the Xbox One X2. because theoretically, when the Xbox One X does come out, it should run better than the PlayStation 4. So. Hey, no shame in that, LG. I'm glad you won that Spider-Man. I love doing giveaways. So, I have a request in, a standing request for Xbox codes. They just haven't had them. I don't know what it is, but I promised them I'm not going to ask anymore. They know I want them, so as soon as they get them, they'll give them to me. So that's standing, and then I did let them know that no rush, but like when they do have some black hat codes that I can to give, I would love to give those away. So I'm working on it for you guys. I feel like I explain this to them every time I email them. I have like I can tell you a story of how I stopped being a concert photographer. The reason I stopped being a concert photographer is I get anxiety asking for things, and I knew that the platforms I was working on were not very big. Even though I had worked on bigger platforms before, at the time I had like literally, I didn't have a very big following, and I was working on relationships that I had for extended periods of time. But I was noticing a lot of the publicists that I had worked with were moving on, and there was lots of new publicists.
You think mutants
and it was really just, I hate asking for things. So like whenever I would shoot photos at a show, essentially I was asking for them to give me a photo pass and a free ticket to the show. And I hated asking for them, and I don't know why, but like I ended up having like a really big issue with Kill Switch Engage, like a band that I've shot at like VFW halls. I was interviewing Slayer, and I was a guest of Slayer, and Slayer basically told me, yes, you can shoot photos of the show, and they were the headliner. And typically with concert photography, if you go through the headliner, that means you can shoot photos of all the openers. Well, that night was the first time that Jesse Leach came back to perform with Kill Switch Engage while Howard was still the singer. So I got some really cool photos of that, and I sent it to Roadrunner Records, and they had a new publicist at the time that I really didn't work with very much, and he flipped out on me, and it actually turned into a big deal amongst other photographers, myself, and other publicists. And ever since that day, I've just had like nothing but anxiety every single time I talk to publicists. And the guys at TT, Tyler and David, Kamari Man, like they're phenomenal. They're like so accommodating. They're just amazing, and they've like helped me like kind of ease that anxiety. But still, I feel weird anytime I do ask for the codes, because I mean I'm giving them to you guys, but like still, it's just I don't want to bother them. I don't want to hassle them. So it's something like that I personally kind of just struggle with. Like I hate asking for things, you know, like I've always been kind of like self-made, if you will, but I do what I can, and I think they're aware of it now. So they help me out, and honestly, like the folks at Gazillion could not be better to work with. I mean, I've worked with hundreds of publicists in the last 15 to 17 years, and like they're some of the top-notch best. I can't like say enough good things about them. And honestly, they've probably given me over $1,000 worth of codes to give to you guys. I mean, if you think about that for a second, that's pretty crazy. I mean, that's awesome. So, anyway, I'm sorry, I got behind on the comments while I was on my little rant and speech. But what's happening? I missed a few people enter the stream. What's happening, William Hobson? When is the rotation happening? I'm assuming the rotation's happening on Tuesday. So that's why I wanted to make sure whatever costumes I really wanted I had. So that's why I think it's happening, 8 Milo. Anyway, how do you get the Danny Rand costume is only on PlayStation 4 right now. So, what? Agreed. James Harris says, Jay's Love for Nova convinced me to buy him the other day. Nice. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know what that error is, Brian Sonic. Haven't been back on yet, but I'm going to try him tonight. Nice, James. He'll be good. I have confidence you're going to like him. Curtis Rice, is it possible to get War Machine or Iron Fist without attacks now? I don't know. Well, no on Iron Fist and maybe on War Machine. What's happened to Spider-Man 2017? Thank you, William Thompson. Sorry, I was on a little bit of a... I do not work for Gazillion.
It is forbidden.
We just kind of work together in regards of like, you know, I'm a influencer is what they consider me. So, do I have or play WWE games? That's a story I don't want to tell. No, I do not. We'll leave it at that. There's a really long story there, but we'll leave it at that. What's happening, Dewan Winston? Thank you for trying to get that like spike going. What's happening? It's Play Weapon X. Does Prestige get your loot box too? Not really. You get like a box with like a couple splinters or like a boost.
Like class is in session.
I could spend 18 for War Machine, but since Kurt and
Tell me what you think of
our
this.
walk, I feel like I might have missed what all that means, Curtis. Sorry. Is Nightcrawler going to be available with Eternity Splinters eventually?
Guess I've learned my lesson.
But you can get them right now by just buying $5 worth of G.
Immortal weapon. There's not a lot that can phase me.
And that might go away. That's going to go away when the next patch happens. So that's going to happen really soon. Yeah, no, Raiders Outlaw, I appreciate that. I know that I'm promoting on 3 different platforms, and I think that's why I end up asking for way more than other people, because I am playing it on multiple platforms. So, but they've been awesome. Like honestly, when I was streaming Carnage the other day, Kamari Man sent me a tweet, and he's like, "Hey, you want some Carnage codes?" And I didn't even have to ask, so that was awesome. They're phenomenal. Like, I can tell you, I've dealt with some really hard to work with publicists before, and they would be in my top 5 list easily. Like, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I don't know when Iron Fist is going to be available for purchase. A rumor that I've heard is he has 6 months exclusivity to the Founder Pack owners. That's a rumor. I don't know. I do not end up getting EU codes, unfortunately. I always end up getting North American, so I don't know if the EU codes are just hard to come by. But I know the Xbox codes are hard to come by. So
Was that too much?
I hope when Tyler and Kamari Man come up for like a raise or something,
You give autographs?
that I can like put in a
Hey, let's go kick some
good
butts.
word for them. Help them get a little bit of a bump in that salary. Alright, let's go. Yeah, honestly, the easiest way to get Nightcrawler is just buy $5 worth of G. Like, you're making a $5 investment in the game. It's really not too complicated. You know, like link your PayPal up or something and just buy $5 worth of G. That's literally all it takes.
Leave me alone! Where do these bullets keep coming from?
I honestly don't know what's going to happen with the rotation. To be honest with you, I kind of hope they rotate all of them out, because that means they're going to replace all of them. And I'm ready for some more costumes.
I told Frank Castle to find his center.
That is correct. Let's play Weapon X. So basically, you can play every single character up until level 10, and then once you reach level 10 with everybody, or whenever you want, you can either buy them, or you can either buy them with money or G, or you can use your Eternity Splinters to unlock them. How to use your flourish? You hold the left trigger and press up. So we just used it there.
If you earn
I'll zoom in real quick.
The responsibility is intrinsic.
I love that. That's like my favorite flourish in the game. I love that flourish.
Just give me to the cops already.
Got the War Machine Firearm Pack, but didn't know he was going to be exclusive. Happy you got him. Nice. How's Duval doing today, Dewan? I should be there right now, but I'm not. Damn adult stuff. What's happening, Valver? Welcome to the stream, my man.
Relax your chi, Wanda.
So they'll rotate everything back in eventually. Am I gonna jump on PS4? If we get Iron Fist to level 60 fast enough, I'll switch over to PS4. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling too great today. Oh no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Alright, hold on, let me teleport. I'll get back down there soon. It'll probably be like a when my girlfriend's on like school vacation, like in February or April. It was sad though, but my oh, there we go. My hot water heater, for those of you that haven't been following me on the Twitters, I had to spend a lot of money on adult things, and I hate it. I hate having to spend money on adult things, but it's the perils of being a homeowner. My water heater, the sealing around the coils, like, deteriorated, I guess. It didn't really burst, and it flooded a lot of my basement, which stretched out to my office. So like all the flooring that's like under my feet right now is all warping and coming up. So that sucks. There was a leak, like at least an inch or two of standing water, like in my bedroom, which is next door. So I had to get the boiler and the hot water heater replaced. It was almost $7,800, so $7,714 to replace. Thankfully, I was without hot water for like 10 days, 9 to 10 days. So, and it happened like 3 days before my girlfriend and I were supposed to drive to Florida to visit my brother. My brother lives in Jacksonville, Florida. My brother and my dad. So I always think of my brother first, but like my dad lives there too. So we were gonna go down to Jacksonville and stay with my brother and then visit my dad. But we had to spend all that money on the hot water heater, which, to be fair, I mean, it needed to get replaced. I knew it needed to get replaced. at some point. I was just trying to get through the summer. So yeah, it sucks, man. It was brutal. So I'm not in water right now. Everything's all dried up, but
Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
Daredevil's okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind him, but he's like kind of a lower tier character for me. But like, I don't hate him. I just don't love him either. I'll tell you what. Iron Fist is not one of my favorites. I mean, he's okay. But I don't know. Also, guys, how to join if you're on Xbox One, just look my name up. Actually, while we're up here, how many followers am I at now? I haven't looked in a couple days. Oh, I updated my avatar to Nova because reasons. I am up to... how many followers? 1,533 followers now. Crazy.
Kill here.
Match rapport, huh? I was hoping to
I do have a open slot right now. Am I excited? You know what? So my mom is going away to the Cape Cod this weekend.
I wonder how my
so we're gonna just go down and stay with her for about 2 days.
Paperwork is in order.
And I'm bringing my tablet with me, and I'm making it my mission to get caught up on some comics. I'm gonna number one comic that I want to get caught up on is Gwenpool, because that's the one I'm furthest along in. Then I'm gonna read all the Secret Empire stuff and get caught up there. Then I'll be able to talk competently with you guys. So.
Don't worry, kitty. I'd never plunge my hands into Lockheed's molten
Get
heart.
this all sorted. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna have squirrels following me.
If you struck first.
We'll keep that. Gorgon Metal. Oh, we'll definitely put that on. So, top 7 Marvel characters of all time right now. Let's do this MODOK up. So my top 7 comic book characters of all time. So number 1A is Deadpool. Number 1B is Nova. Number 3 is Thor. Number 4 is Darkhawk. Number 5 is it's probably who would my number 5 favorite be? I gotta think really hard about that for some reason. Probably Star-Lord. Number 6. Number 6 might be Moon Knight. And number 7, we'll just say Thanos. I'm not going to P-Town Raiders Outlaw. For those of you that don't know what the Providence Town joke is, Providence Town is quite possibly the gay capital of the Northeast. So, like, I don't have a problem with anything like that. Like, that's fine. But like, you go to Providence Town, like, it's like the reason you go to Providence Town is basically for the gay life, the gay culture and lifestyle, and it's like. It's a prideful place, and that's cool, but like, you know, the joke is always, oh, you go into P-Town, which, you know. So anyway. Oh, I'm stoked for Defenders, man. Like, I can't wait. Hopefully we see some improvements with Finn Jones' Iron Fist. The lobby's not full. After I do this operation, I'll actually like restart the game altogether. Sometimes there's a glitch where you can't get a 5th party member. So like somebody like got booted or dropped at some point, and you're not able to get the 5th one in. So after we finish this operation, I'll go ahead and clear out. Dude, I've run into 2 cosmic dupes before. Crazy. I was on the super heroic difficulty too. Not easy. So yeah, the only comic I'm really caught up on obviously is Nova. I read all 7 issues. Decent ending. Oh, look at that. I got that hit in right at the last second.
Make your enemies underestimate.
So we got to beat 300. Whoever's with me, I probably should have looked at that. Shout outs to Red Moon 99, Spider Frog 1963, and Max Governors 101. Oh, I know you're joking, Raiders Outlaw. I think it's funny. Like it's funny because you know what that means and you know the joke. So I don't even know what part of the Cape we're going to be honest with you. My uncle's family has like 2 cabins, and we're just staying at one of those. Am I getting the Lego Ninjago game? I get all the Lego games. Yeah, it's a Massachusetts joke. Whale hunting? Nah. I went on a whale watch when I was in like junior high, so that was good enough for me. Probably just gonna drive around and see the Cape kind of things. I'll post some pictures on the Twitter machine. Hulk or Daredevil is your favorite Defender? When I reset the game, whoever, it's first come, first serve. So when you see me reset the game, just be ready to join. It'll say join session, so. I love it when Disciple answers all the questions for me. Especially the what's your gamer tab. Neon Sight, love your streams. If you were to play with the game with a friend, what duo would you... Oh, like, I gotcha. So I would love to do a Spider-Man Deadpool like duo. Like I feel like those two would have lots of banter back and forth. You know, like Nova Star-Lord is pretty cool. They used to rock it back in the day. I feel like having like Carnage and Venom together is always fun. What's happening, JW? LJ Wall says my 3-year-old spent 3 hours playing Lego Star Wars over the weekend. That's cool. That's really cool to hear. Hold on, I gotta do my skills. Or my talents.
Burn your power, Spider-Man. The responsibility is intrinsic.
Damage. Power that generates chi. Have their cooldowns reduced to 0s. We'll try that one. Stance. No, I don't use that. Sorry, I always forget to do these. Persist for 10 seconds after changing stances along both effects. Whoa. Just stance opener. I don't even know. I'm gonna do that. Alright, cool. Let's try this now. Alright, so we're cruising right along.
Are you there? Frost?
Do you think we'll be able to eventually buy Black Cat with yeah, Black Cat with Eternity Splinters is on August 28th. I don't have any codes for Black Cat at all. I do have a request in, so as soon as they have them, they'll email them to me, but I don't know when that's going to be. They know I want they know I've got a big request in for Xbox codes. But I'm just kind of hanging tight waiting for them. So I don't want to harass them any more than I already have. But as soon as I get them, we'll get them out there. What do I think of DC fanboys thinking Flash could solo every single version of the Avengers? I don't know. I mean, the Flash could not beat the Hulk. I don't know that the Flash could beat Thor either. I mean, fanboy's gonna fanboy. We all have our moments.
My, that was exhilarating.
On Xbox, anybody can follow me. Like, it's super easy. Just look up my name and hit follow, and I'll always appear on in your friends list. And all you have to do is go on my profile, and when it says join game, click join game. Super easy. Or you can join the JayShockblast club. It's just JayShockblast under clubs, and you should be able to join from there. So, my favorite member of the X-Men, probably Archangel. Iron Fist travel move is really pretty simple. Sinestro could beat them all. The WTF ending? Yeah, I feel you there, Spider-Man. Alright, we gotta beat 20 more enemies. Alright, let's just go to MODOK. We only have 20 more enemies to beat, and we'll be able to beat them in the boss battle. So... I don't actually believe Squirrel Girl beat Thanos or Galactus. Not canon.
You may be young.
What's happening, Grizium? Outshot that.
Would you call that last hit a pow or a bam? Be honest, this is for science.
Oh, I need to beat one more engineer. I always miss one engineer. It drives me freaking bonkers. Alright. We need to come back. Beast is kind of trash in this game. He's okay. Why is the Cosmic Trial so hard? Because that's the point. It's supposed to be hard. Alright, guys. I just gotta go back there real quick. I gotta beat one more freaking engineer. Who else hates Teen Titans Go? I don't like the show, but I do like the Lego Dimensions pack. I got to play it at E3, and it's really cool.
It is forbidden.
There's gotta be an engineer here somewhere. We just gotta beat one engineer. There we go.
My chi is boiling over.
Is Black Cat good? I like her. I mean, she's pretty solid. She's definitely the prettiest character in the game. Alright, so let me just restart the game. That way we can get some new people in. Last night I got in a beta. Updates cute. I got into a beta for this game right here, Paths of Exile. So I'll play that at some point. So who should get a Netflix show next? I mean, I'm down for Moon Knight. How am I ranking up so fast? Living that boost life. Who's the prettiest character? Black Cat. Oh, snap. There's a new Spider-Man Homecoming exclusive figure that's out through Pop in a Box. I'm gonna link it into the chat real quick. I need this.
I've beaten Destiny enough times to know that I command my own.
Alright, so Brain Eclipse says it's a nice ARPG. Very much like Diablo. Nice. I haven't tried it yet. I've heard lots of really good things. So I'm looking forward to trying it. But, yeah, I'd like a Moon Knight show. I think that'd be pretty cool. Who's the worst wrestler in WWE? Roman Reigns. Can't stand him. I wish my buddy Aaron Haddad was back in the WWE. Why is it called Marvel Heroes Omega? Omega level threats are like the top level threats, so I don't know when everybody is going to be able to download Iron Fist. Yeah, I have a 5 terabyte hard drive. Alright, so we're gonna open up the game again. We should be able to get 5 people in. Sorry, I don't know what it is, but I'm not feeling like, whoa, that was fast. I'm not feeling like especially great today. I think I'm just tired. I've been up since, oh wow, my inventory is full. Wow, we filled up real quick. So we got AJ Young, Torn Airplane, Halo, and AJ Smith. So I will get that.
We're all in this together.
All right. Hold on, I'm trying to get this just right where we're all in it. Our spacing is not very good.
Team, Comrade Nightcrawler. Your speed and my strength.
Alright, let's see how we did on that screenshot. I mean, I'm the only one that's doing it right, so. Anyway,
Avoiding attacks is half of martial arts, and you're already a master.
how much do you think you'd have to spend to buy everything, to get basically everything in this game? It's tough, man. You're probably going to be spending like, if you want to buy everything from the start, you're probably going to be paying at least $300. I mean, if we're being honest. So, let me just clear out my gear and then we'll get going. Try to get that level 60 status.
Stay out of my way, wall crawler.
When will I play on PS4? Didn't I just do a stream like the other night on PS4? I'll get back over there. I mean, Xbox is my primary, but I'll get back over to PS4. Maybe tonight. I don't know. It depends, because we got to go out. We're going out to a city called Framingham, Massachusetts after this. And it's like half hour, 45 minutes away. And we're probably going to be out there for like 2 or 3 hours, and then we'll be home. So I don't know. I'll be home late probably. Today is terrible. I live next to a fairground. They're throwing a 3-day country music festival. Ugh, sorry, dude. I haven't watched any Legion yet.
I can't focus my chi.
I know. I need to get caught up on that. Just need 3 more founder packs. You're almost there. Spider-Man lives in LA. Was just in LA a month ago. Living that E3 life. So guys, I've got some crazy news. It's not official until next Tuesday. But I did sign my contract yesterday. I am officially signed with Machinima. I am now part of the Warner Brothers family. And I am super excited. I'm probably going to have to change my logo. And my merch shop is probably going to close soon. So if you ever wanted to buy a JayShockblast t-shirt, you might not have a chance again for a little while. So the link is in the description. I have them as cheap as they can be. I didn't really have much. I didn't really have much say in the pricing. But But yeah, I'm officially living that machinima life. It's gonna be awesome, man. Like, I'm like so excited. I have nothing against my former partner, which was Broadband TV. They were fantastic. I you know, very low key, let me kind of do whatever I needed to. If I needed something, they helped me the best they could. They even bought me a new PS4 when my PlayStation 4, my house got broken into, and my PS4 got stolen. So I mean, they were really good to me. So it was really hard to make the change. But when I was out at E3, like the machinima people, they pitched me so hard, and they asked me to join. Like honestly, I can't even tell you like how awesome it was to, like, I don't know, be courted, if that makes sense. Like that's kind of how it felt, like I was being courted, and it was crazy. And you know, I had some really good conversations with them. They're part of Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers obviously owns the rights for all the Lego video games. So, and they also own DC Comics, so it's a no-brainer. Like, to be under that same umbrella, I had to do it. I was crazy not to. It's not even about money. Like, it's really just about opportunity. And one of the really great opportunities that I'm going to have is I'm going to be able to, I'm like contractually obligated to do collaborations with them, a certain amount per year. And some of them might result in them having to fly me out to Universal, like Warner Brothers studio in Los Angeles. So, I mean, it's all new to me. I'm really looking forward to getting started with them. So I'll kind of have more of an official announcement once everything's official. But I'm so stoked. Legs are doing pretty good. I'm not wearing any of my special socks right now, which is amazing. I took a shower before the stream, and I try to leave them off as long as I can because it's kind of like wearing, like, they're compression socks. So I mean, it's like wearing really like tight socks there. So they can get a little irritating. So, but yeah, man, they're doing good. Thanks for asking. Do I recommend Lego City Undercover? Absolutely. You're gonna get so many hours of gameplay out of that game.
Can I have my bullets back now?
So the bad things that you heard about Machinima is like the older version of Machinima. It's a different company now. They got bought out by Warner Brothers, and they're just completely different now. So trust me, I read the contract like with a fine-tooth comb. I didn't just jump into it, but it should all work out. I saw the new IT trailer? Oh, It trailer. I'm not interested in that. I hate horror movies. I can't do with it. I can't deal with it. Is it right you can't buy a costume box with Marvelous Essence if you already have the costume now? Yes, you cannot buy. Right, that's what it's supposed to be. If you already own the costume, it's not supposed to let you buy it. I haven't tested that theory, but that is the way it's supposed to be. Man, I'm sorry guys. I wish, like, I feel like I'm not like as upbeat as I normally am. So I apologize if I'm a little monotone today. I'm just...
It is forbidden.
I don't know. I hope when they do the rotation update that the Deadpool kid costume is out. because I'm gonna finish off my Deadpool T-Cosmic Prestige or whatever we're calling it on the console. Oh, I hate Superior Spider-Man.
Some guys get homeless to the city. I gotta choose the rack. Doesn't seem fair.
Jay feeling obsolete. Must delete.
It is forbidden.
Delete, delete, delete.
Death has come for you.
It's so weird to see people like talk about Sentry because I don't feel like Sentry was in the comics that long. I'm surprised that more people don't talk about Hyperion. Like, I feel like Hyperion... Like, I used to be more of a Sentry guy, but the more I've learned about Hyperion, the more I like him versus Sentry. I don't know, maybe Sentry was just... is, in fact, underrated and was just really under the radar. But, like, I don't know, man, like... He was part of a really cool storyline, I'll give him that. Like, when he ripped Ares in half, like, that was pretty cool.
The funniest people are often the saddest, Peter. Want to talk about it?
Alright, I don't think Elektra's dropping until the 18th-ish. She should be out around the time of Netflix. And then I think do not quote me on this, but it makes sense based on what they've done that I think Black Bolt is going to be released when Inhumans comes out. And if that's the case, I'm going to be so excited. Black Bolt is a really fun character to play with.
My power level is beyond anything I've ever experienced.
Yeah, Hyperion did rip off Namor's head in the comics. Do ultimate upgrades reduce cooldowns? Yes, they do. So they make the ultimates more powerful and they reduce the cooldown. I already have Nova's up to level 15. When we're done with this chapter, I'll try to show you what it says. I think his cooldown is already like reduced by like a minute. They also upgrade the character's signature. Nice. I actually did not know that. Is Havoc going to be added to the game? I hope so. Like, Havoc has a team up on PC, and I actually really like his team up. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not like a Havoc fan per se, but I do really like his team up. His team up's really cool. It might be more than a minute, Disciple. Hold on. I can check right now. Alright, Carlos. I'll check it out when I'm on PS4 again. Let me just check this real quick.
Please tell me I'm not as annoying as this guy.
Cooldown. Oh no, it's level 15 and it's been reduced by over 2 minutes.
Corsair, he's a legend.
So I think the cooldown is normally 10 minutes. It's down to whatever 7.8 is. So there you go. A little bit more than I thought.
Victory is earned through strategy, but it is forbidden.
Oh no, no body slide to destination. Whoopsie. Yeah, if Darkhawk ever gets added, I'm basically just going to claim responsibility. I already know that Darkhawk's going to be in Lego Marvel, but they haven't announced him yet, so until they do, I'm not gonna like really take it too seriously.
It is forbidden.
I think they'll put his green costume in with the Netflix. Somebody ran ahead, so we gotta catch up. I think when they do the Netflix loot box, they're gonna add him in, his green costume. I love that we already have the path.
Show me where to unleash the fury. But it is forbidden.
We got
chi is boiling
54
over.
life. I feel like on console I have Nova, Deadpool, and Hulk at max level on their ultimate. Like they all have level 20 ultimates, and I feel like when you have it maxed out, it's about 6.5 minutes. Like cooldown on the ultimate. I don't know that that's an exact number, but if I'm going off of memory, I think it's 6.5 minutes. So definitely worth it to level it up, especially if you do want to play endgame and you want to play like terminals and whatnot. So Spider-Man is dating Mockingbird. What? That doesn't make sense.
Show me where to unleash the fury.
Level
My,
55
that was exhilarating.
Hope they add Ravage. Like Shockwave, the Transformers tape. Ravage?
It is forbidden.
Whoops. Almost shot past that. I thought I saw like a Hawkeye or a Hawkeye costume the other day where he was like all hydrated up. But I haven't read that far in, so.
I must find the calmness within.
Like, I try to avoid spoilers, but like, I don't know, it's not the end of the world. In the past, they've said that they don't want to do the Netflix version of the characters, but I hope they do in the LEGO games.
It is forbidden. This place reminds me of the chamber of Shao Lao. I'm sweating bullets.
I hate it when the XP is like somewhere where you can't get to it. I wonder whatever happened to that girl that was coming into the streams that was like obsessed with Mandarin.
It is forbidden.
We'll see if Punkface Killer. Thanks for stopping by.
We should learn to let
That girl, the big Mandarin fan, she like dropped off the face of the earth. I don't think I've seen her in the stream for a while. Kind of worries me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was something I did. Oh yeah, you gotta earn that wrench. Should hit 56 on this. There we go.
To master a skill truly is a reward in and of itself.
Alright, stance, power grant, stack of flow when used associated with stance. Stance openers also trigger a chi burst. I'm gonna use this. We'll use that one. Over here, meditation. I don't use any of these. I don't use that one, so whatever. Ravage is from Ravage 2099. He had surgery to get bioenergy beams he shoots out of his hands, but they mutated and he became a man beast. Interesting.
But
yeah, I feel you, Abe. I don't think anything happened. She just kind of talked about Mandarin like nonstop. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back. She had no idea who Lady Mandarin was. When I streamed as Lady Mandarin, that like made her day. I always thought that was kind of cool. Maybe she became a member of the Ten Rings. Maybe. Would not surprise me.
But it is forbidden.
I heard Olivia Munn is like a grade A biatch.
This is good practice for the real fight.
Like, I've heard some people that used to work with her before talk about her. like when she worked at like Attack of the Show and stuff, and like nobody ever has anything good to say about her. I got all the founder packs, CJ Washington.
Want to talk about it?
So I've just been putting off playing them. So I'm the one with the wave, Grizzy M, just JayShockblast.
Show me where to unleash the fury.
No worries, Mr. Funny Man. I need to delete my like UK and Hong Kong account. Like I don't use them, so I also forgot how to log into them, so there's also that. Like, and obviously I never had any of those experiences with Olivia Munn, so like it's probably unfair for me to like repeat those, but whatever. I have seen the Infinity Wars. Is it the teaser or is it an actual trailer? I don't know. Somebody tweeted at me if it's different than what they showed at San Diego Comic-Con, feel free to tweet it at me. But if it's the same thing from Comic-Con, I did see it. Looks cool. I'd rather be able to see like something official.
It's important to maintain a clear
I'm sure Disciple doesn't want me to have my bitch session about Comic-Con again. Because I can cry like a champ about that.
Now what's this doing all the way out here?
No one ever has to apologize for missing the stream or being late to the stream. I know I don't have a schedule, so like I just kind of pop up and go. And I apologize for that. I just can't commit to a schedule. Maybe when Becky goes back to school, I can commit to something like during the day, but I just don't want to, I don't want to like be like, oh, I'm not going to stream tonight, you know? I don't want something to have you know, come up. I like kind of the freedom of just being able to pop in and, you know, obviously I know it's more fun to be here when the stream's live than it is to watch it on the repeat or, you know, as a VOD, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Do a Mandarin stream, bet she shows up. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Show me where to unleash the fury.
Which obscure villain do I want in a movie? That's a really good question. Obscure villain, Taskmaster, or Mysterio. Like I know Mysterio. I know they're not really like obscure, but they're not like mainstream A-level like bad guys, you know. I would love to see Mysterio. Yeah, I think the lobby's glitched again. Sorry, guys. What do you think about Spider-Man Dead in Infinity Wars? Or Infinity? I don't know. I don't think that's what's going to happen. He's like too young an actor for them to kill off. And they've switched off Spider-Man so many times that I don't think that they're going to do anything with Spider-Man. I like the refresh they did on Vulture. Like I'm typically very much a traditionalist. Like I like my characters to kind of stay the same as they are in the comics. So like, but like I really actually think the Vulture update was actually really cool. It was done really well. Like they kept the color scheme pretty similar. It was an older person that played him, you know, Michael Keaton. I actually really like that update. Mysterio, I don't know. I feel like there would be some, I don't know. I feel like there would be some weirdness, but I don't know.
It is forbidden.
I don't think there's any version of Mysterio in this game, which is surprising. I think we already beat the guy we're supposed to beat. I think we're gonna hit level 60 here. Too much CG for Mysterio? Maybe. Maybe. But I mean, they've done a lot of CG for stuff. I mean, I don't think it would be that bad. I would need his helmet to be a complete dome like that, though. Like, they can make it a little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be like a total fishbowl on his head. But, I don't know. Do I play WWE games? No. There's a story to that. It might involve an ex-significant other that works on the game.
Show me where to unleash the fury.
That I would prefer not to have contact with. But I don't know that I will ever share that story. Any further than what I just did. But yeah, so there's also copyright issues with obviously them having entrance music. I got WWE like 2K16 or 17, whatever last year's was with Finn Balor. I got like the collector's version with the Finn Balor statue, and I hated it. I like sold it the same day. Have I seen the Angry Joe controversy? No, what's going on? Is it his deactivating comments? If so, good for him. I actually met Angry Joe at PAX East this year or last year. He was really nice. He was swarmed though. Like there were, like the dude, people were all over him.
I'd always hoped you could leave the hands to greater purpose. Once an engine, always an engine.
True story that I always share. I went to high school with, I mean, his real name is Aaron Haddad, but I went to high school with Damian Sandow. Good guy, very, very good guy, funny guy. I wouldn't say we were like best friends. We were definitely friends, but you know, we sat at lunch together a lot over the course of 3 years. I don't think he was there our freshman year. I think he joined our school sophomore year and then graduated with us. But so here's the problem with Angry Joe, like. And it's not a problem with Angry Joe. I totally feel where he's coming from. Like, people don't understand how much work it takes to do what he does. Like, those reviews that he does take forever. And, I mean, if he wants to do other stuff, let him, you know? Like, I don't know.
don't believe this.
Who the heck
Is it
is
a surprise
Damien
party? I love
Sandbag?
surprise parties. Not exactly.
He went by Damien
Kingpin.
Sandow.
Bane of all street-level superheroes.
Let's
They
pretend
were level
I'm
60
impressed,
now.
then move
Boom,
on.
level 60.
Much dedication.
Alright, let's go
has
check
gone
out
into
his
winning
ultimate
this.
real quick.
I must use it wisely.
Shield training room. Yeah, so here is his ultimate. Might be the coolest ultimate in the game. Tap and call me sound.
Soothe yourself, Dr. Banner. Breathe and still your raging spirit.
Let me see if I still have that picture up. I do not. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture I have. I only have one picture from high school with him in it. But it's very clearly him. I've had it before. I've posted it in videos before. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it? Sorry, I have so many folders on my computer. I really need to save this picture and put it somewhere. Let's see. Here it is. Alright. So you can see it right there.
In the face!
My head is like just above his head. You'll be, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I should pre-order Lego Marvel 2 to get access earlier before the release date. No, they'll just send it to me. So, Mizdow. But yeah, this is a class of 1999. Some of my best friends in this picture. Obviously, Damien Sandow is wearing his Chris Jericho, or his name's Aaron. It's really weird to call him anything but Aaron. But that shirt that he's wearing was his Chris Jericho shirt. You can see he's wearing cowboy boots because he was a huge Shawn Michaels fan. He used to wear leather chaps to class like all the time. So,
You may be strongest, Tovarish Hulk, but it is how we use our strength that matters.
he's the one obviously in the front. He doesn't have long hair and a beard, obviously, so it's probably tough to recognize him. But yeah, man, we got Iron Fist to level 60 here. So how to use the flourish? It's left trigger and up. So
Sorry, I get nervous around.
yeah,
people
last
wearing
pay-per-view
linen
was
and
terrible.
clothing.
Ha, that's a sick screenshot. Alright, cool. Yeah, I did not like the last pay-per-view at all. Not gonna lie. So we got Iron Fist level 60 in this stream. So that's really cool. We now have plus 2.5% hand-to-hand power damage and some health regeneration per second. So, Yeah, I'm not gonna do any trials right now. I guess we can do
I
like
admire
one
your
bonus
spirit,
thing real
Kurt.
quick.
You have felt the touch of the universe.
No more of this Avengers versus
Yeah,
X-Men
I don't know.
junk. We gotta stick together.
I think we're gonna go ahead and just end it here. We got Iron Fist up to level 60, so I'll try to do it back tonight. I don't really want to do trial with him right now. Maybe when I get back later, I'll try to play. I'll go on PS4 and we'll do something. We'll do some trials there. So I'm not gonna go to PS4 right now though, because I'm kind of like, it's been about an hour and a half for the stream, so we're gonna just go ahead and I usually try to keep it to about 2 hours. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed, and it was definitely fun talking to everybody today. I will try to do a PS4 stream tonight. If I do, it's gonna be pretty late, like 8 or 9 o'clock. So I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you.